Hey guys, Lovey Freeman here. Today we're playing Road to 56. Like Kaiserreich's been pissing me off a little bit lately with all these choose your own adventure and decision mini games. So I thought we'd try Road to 56, and maybe that was a mistake because I played a couple countries and it doesn't seem to be that much better. Uh, Pretty rough games though, pretty dull. So like I'm not gonna post them. I've tried Turkey out and that was a train wreck. And I've heard maybe the idea is that you don't want to play with ahistorical on. Uh, Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. So I think I might want to pick a country this time that's like actually like got a big enough dick that it doesn't really matter how things turn out. We'll be able to actually have a game. We don't have to be opportunistic. Like especially I got cucked one of these times I was playing. We weren't allowed to send volunteers, and their justify war goal time was like obnoxious. So we couldn't really do anything. We couldn't do anything till it was way too late. So that sucked. And then I was gonna record this like another video. I decided to go with Evil Mustache Man over here, a good friend, Evil Mustache Man, and we locked in there, and my mic wasn't on, so I spent like half an hour talking about this country and going over the stuff, and then yeah, I didn't record. So like that sucks. I don't really want to have to talk about all that stuff again. It's pretty boring for me. So we will pass on the German Reich, and we'll try and pick one of these other chuckleheads over here. And if we're not to go with the German Reich, maybe we should go with Papa Joe over here. We got Papa Joe's, yeah, sure, Papa Joe, or maybe the Empire of Japan, right? I mean, Japan's got to be pretty easy. You got Hirohito-kun over here. Another thing that pisses me off about this mod, we're on the subject of Japan though, is that the Anime Girls mod is like the art's not as good as Kaiserreich, first off, and second off, it's like incomplete, and you get random portraits that aren't like scattered all over the place. So like a little bit slovenly, in my opinion. We go with Benito too. We got the Duce over here, the illest Duce. Geez, what do I pick? What do I pick? Let's go with Papa Joe. I'll go with Papa Joe here. So we've got historical off, and we're just playing with like default game rules, regular difficulty. If you guys have seen any of my content before, like I am a Kaiserreich player. I played like a couple vanilla games as Hungary, like way back when like I first got the game like a couple years ago, and like that was pretty much played Kaiserreich exclusively ever since when like a little dip into Old World Blues like a while back, and I played that campaign on my channel. So you got this annoying pop-up over here. Just gonna ask you if you're playing single player and multiplayer. How do they get this information? I wonder. Like I feel like the mod shouldn't be allowed to take input from me and like feed it back to someone else. That seems a little bit creepy. Okay, so we're Papa Joe here. We got Jojo Stalin, and he's got nothing. So that's wonderful. Generic leader, Mr. Stalin. I would have thought he would have a trait. Mustache Man had a trait. He got extra political power. Stalin gets nothing. Okay, fair enough. Trotskyite plot. Paranoia and pathological distress stemming from old power struggles impact leadership of this nation. And there's Trotsky everywhere, in every closet, under every bed. I guess we're illiterate, so our research speed is fucked. Overall education isn't progressing, but they have lots of Soviet propaganda, so I mean that counts as education, right? We have an extra operative slot, and we have 50% ideology drift defense and 50 plus 0.5% surrender limit. Okay. We are the leader of the Comintern there. That's nice. We have a risk of disease, so our population is vulnerable to large-scale outbreaks. Such fear is nonsense? Question mark. I don't know. Monthly population minus 1%. That seems bad. Revolutionized industries. We pay consumer goods factories and even more research speed we get some factory output. To remove this idea, we must progress our current industrial roadmap. Okay. And poor rail networks, so our mobilization speed. Oh Jesus Christ, these debuffs are awful. It's like you're playing fucking Black Monday Germany, except it's like only January 1st. A factory output minus 30%, mobilization speed minus 30%, infrastructure construction speed minus 30%. We'll periodically get industrial slowdowns due to overstrain on the rail network. That sounds a bit shit. Willikers. Ugh. I thought Soviet was supposed to be overpowered. Okay, so we do have some people that we're occupying. No one's resisting, though. Just a bunch of people. Like I guess these people don't know that they're Soviet. Okay. Well, we'll change this. Like, we have a cavalry template, I think I've seen there, so we'll do that, and we'll get ourselves a local police force. Okay. So what else we got here? So we're leader of the Comintern. We are the all-union Communist Party over here with 88% party popularity. 88%. That's an ironic number for a communist to have, isn't it? But I guess it's what we do. That's pretty high anyways. I wonder if that's real numbers or if that's the party propaganda numbers. I wonder. Volunteer only. We have, okay, that's normal. Export focus, also normal. And toast economy, also normal. And we have a bunch of these political advisors over here. I guess a lot of them are gated. Fair enough. And not purged in a coup or purged in a counter coup. Okay, of course. I know that in vanilla, like the purge is like a pretty big deal for the Soviets, but I've never played Soviets in vanilla or this mod, so I guess we'll have to see. So we get 3 political advisors, tank designer. I noticed that the bonuses in this mod seem to not be as thick as the bonuses you get in Kaiserreich. Like usually, I think some countries even get like a 15% soft attack and like 10 or 15% reliability. Here's only 5 and 5, but you do get 15% instead of 10% speed for your research boost. So I mean, I guess that's something, isn't it? Raiding fleet designer, coastal defense fleet. Fair enough. Screen production cost. I mean, range 30% is nice, but damn, 10% production cost is pretty harsh. We have agility and max speed. Like that seems like a pretty good one. That's probably what you want. Cheap fighter manufacturer, huh? Yeah, I guess this is just, oh, okay. We got here motorized rocket artillery. Okay, so we can spam Katyushas over here. Concealment expert gives us enemy air support minus 10%. That seems like that might be useful. Army regrouping expert. I'm not really seeing too many geniuses over here, though. Surely you must have someone who's a genius. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Air Force. We have air experience gain 10%. Okay. I guess that's it. Or no, we have Konstantin Rokossovsky over here. Armor division attack 15%, defense 15%. That's pretty thick. But I see we have to go positive heroism. I am aware from reading HOI forums that like I guess there's like 2 big paths you can go down, and usually you pick the one that purges this guy. I think it's a matter for vanilla, based on hearsay. Of course, I've never actually played. So I don't know what we'll do here, but I guess this guy's conditional, and we have to not purge him, and then also do positive heroism. We get our boy Konstantin. Fair enough. Theorist. What we have here? We have mass assault. I don't know. I don't know if mass assault I really want to go. We'll see. And then, yeah, I noticed you also get these national character things over here in Road to 56. I think like they're mostly the same for everyone. And these are all like you can pay some PP, you get a debuff, but you get a buff. I guess you can pick that if you needed it. Fair enough. Up here we're making 1.94 political power per day, which that seems like normal. We're playing Kaiserreich, that's pretty good. 43% stability, which is a bit shit. 85% more support, which is pretty massive. A whopping 1.26 million manpower on volunteer only, which is like way more than I'm used to having. 85 factories, 34 mil and 45 civilian. Fuel, we have 99 fuel, and of course I think, yeah, we do. So we do have the Caucasus. I start at the Caucasus as USSR, so that's nice. And our capacity is 394k. 38 convoys and like zeros over there. Decisions. So we have rural propaganda, and like I think these are the same ones everyone else gets. You have like some decisions to like fuck off some people over here depending on what ideology you are. You can help that. And you also have the option to increase your stability at the cost of either political power, more support, or some factory output. So, okay, whatever. And you get, this unlocks militia template, which I don't know why you'd ever want to pay that, but you can do it. Economic policy over here, so like these ones, I think everyone else also gets too, and you get like, if you have a trifecta of different industrial concerns, you can get some experience benefit here, which I'm not sure exactly what that does. I imagine that makes your variance cheaper, but I'm not sure. I never took them. Respect for resources. Okay. So we need, so I guess this is like the same as you get if you had to focus in Kaiserreich. So you have like a certain level of excavation, you can get yourself some more resources. I'm not sure what we would need though. Okay. Respect for resources, we can form a camel corp, which okay, that'd be pretty memey. And there's some like bullshit memes over here you can get. So whatever. Don't need that. So we have no intelligence agency. We have 4 research slots and pretty terrible research speed. And if you've never played 56 before, 56 has like a pretty expanded research tree. A lot of the stuff is like it just comes out farther, but it's the same deal as vanilla. You also get like sniper teams, you get this flamethrower thing, and you get some uniforms. So these give you some. This gives you buffs to recon companies mostly, and also some regular infantry stuff. And this gives you buffs to engineer companies. The rest of the stuff is like pretty much as you see on the in like normal, but it just goes on longer. And your anti-vehicle stuff starts earlier with the Molotov cocktail over here. Uniforms gives you like a blanket buff for your infantry for like a lot of stats over here. And I guess having a uniform makes you have more heart attack, because that makes sense, right? But the other ones are like pretty far out. And you have different clothing you can get. And you can get yourself Jaegers, which is like forests, mountains, and marsh. You can get, like they have buffs in those terrain types if you have the winter clothing. And you can get jungle infantry and desert infantry. So I guess they're kind of like the mountaineers or whatever. I'm not sure if these guys count as special forces because like they're not listed under the special forces bin. And of course you also have these guys over here, the shock troops, and these are good in plains, urban, and forts. It's, you know, whatever. That's neat. And then this is the stuff rest is the same over there. Support companies is more or less the same. You just get the corresponding upgrades. Says, you know, this is the road to 56. I wonder what that means, right? This stuff over here too, I think it's like pretty much the same as it is previously, except you just get a longer tree. And rocket does require the rocketry technology. I don't think it does base. Artillery is basically the same deal too. Just goes down longer. Land doctrines, you have like the same stuff as you normally would. We do start with mass assault first tech, it looks like. We have asymmetrical warfare, which is like you get a bunch of nice tactics and stuff early on, but a lot of the stuff is tied to core territory, it looks like. So this is more of a, if you're a tinier country maybe, or I don't know. This is like a purely defensive doctrine, and it seems not that great for actually attacking stuff. So I'm not sure if I would pick that as Soviet, definitely not. You might want to transition to either mobile or superior firepower, or I don't know, maybe deep battle is like good enough. You start with the first tech there. Navy again. Like I'm not sure if this is familiar or similar to vanilla or not, because I don't play vanilla. You start with transports. I notice there's additional gun types that we have over here too. And I didn't see any ships past 1944 though. So like, I think maybe the road to 56 guys are a little bit lazy. They don't care about Navy because Navy's boring. Can't say I blame them. We do start with fleet and being, so like okay. Air again. Like I noticed they have this torpedo bomber and the dive bomber, the CV dive bombers, and these are separate than your carrier planes. Like your carrier planes are like a completely separate research tree. So that makes carriers a bit more of an investment, it seems. And you also get this maritime patrol plane, which is like an extremely long-range naval bomber, which it seems like it's on par as like a tactical bomber in terms of like actual strike performance. Like it's not as good as like a proper naval bomber, but yeah, like the range on this thing is fucking obnoxious. Look at that, you got 6,000 kilometers compared to 5,000 kilometers on a attack bomber. And you can also do the recon mission with these over here. It's like if you're trying to patrol oceans, it looks like these are pretty nice tech to have. Air doctrine. You don't get anything rare. Engineering, it looks mostly the same too, except you also get you get some additional nuclear tech, which gives reactor output and research speed. You get nuclear ICBMs, which I imagine would be like an intense rocket site. And you also get this thing over here, which helps you with counterintelligence and damage to garrisons. And then you get the industry tab over here, which is again, it seems mostly similar, except that your rubber and your oil for refineries is a bit more staggered, and there's just like several more levels of industry you can get. You also have metal foundries over here, which is like, I guess it's like a refinery, but for steel. And you can also make aluminum. So you can build steel and aluminum in your territories if you need steel and aluminum. And then there's special research over here. And this seems to just be like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff you can get. Some of the stuff in here is like pretty good though. It's like bonus doctrines, bonus industry stuff. Like extra 10% retention is pretty nice. And they all have like a different branch you can go on. It's like there's some pretty cool stuff in there. But it's like a real mishmash of stuff that you can get. So that's neat. So there's one over here I think that gives you org on everything. Yeah, +5, which is pretty nice. But I don't think any of this stuff would be like a priority. It's also nice you can get yourself an extra 10% max factories in a state. Like I guess if you're a smaller country. Yeah, so there's that tab. This is also unique to road2fiddysix. So research is what we want to pick here. So we do have like the first uniform. We have sniper teams. We have 1936 rifles. We have mountaineers. We have paratroopers. We have engineers, recon, military police, and trucks. We have light tank 1, and we have the first level of armored car. We have basic artillery. And we have the first mass assault. We have 1936 destroyers and 1936 submarines. We have basic torpedo tech. We have basic light batteries. We have casemate secondary battery, transports, and like a couple mine techs. But it looks like most of our Navy stuff is like a little bit out of date. We have fleet and being doctrine. First one researched. We have 1936 fighter, 1936 torpedo bomber, interwar medium bomber, and the first level tactical bomber, and the first level maritime patrol plane, which is of course an interwar plane. 33 plane they call it, I guess, in this game. No engineering, and we do have oil storage, the first refinery tech, and the first fuel refining tech, as well as the first metal refining tech. And we do have the special research division researched. So what do we want to pick here? Like, I'm not sure. Like our Soviet is supposed to go. Like let's save that for later maybe. So intelligence agency. Let's go ahead and make one, I guess. We'll get the GRU, sure. Researches, leave for later. Diplomacy. So we have a no aggro pact with Poland. Yeah, I don't see that one lasting historically, would it? We were good with the Mongolians, Tuvans, and a couple other people. And a lot of people don't like us, probably because we're filthy commies. Who else is on our team? We have Mongolia and Tuva. Okay. And no other treaties, looks like. Trade, we have 554 steel, 353 chromium, 67 tungsten, 4 rubber, 133 aluminum, and 198 oil. So maybe we should go heavy tanks because we still have that stack of chrome. Construction, we're not building anything right now. We'll probably want to build us some civies. Yeah, civies. Here's some 60s over here. What else we got? 70. Uh, 50s. There's 70, that's already full though. It'd be nice if it gave you a province listing or some shit, you know? That'd be real convenient, wouldn't it? There's 70 over there. There's 60 in Kazan. 60 in Perm. Oh god, I guess in the middle of fucking Siberia, 60% infrastructure. So okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. 70% in the Stalingrad. Is there any more? Here's one. Skov. I notice we're not getting any construction speed debuffs. Like, that's pretty nice. Anything over yonder? No. All right, so I guess we'll go with that, and then yeah, let's go for some heavy tanks. We'll get ourselves some basic machine tools, and I guess we'll go for the electromechanical engineering, and let's get ourselves the first construction tech, I guess. So roll out with that. Those seem like pretty safe picks. Military factories. What do we want to be building over here? Are we going to send tanks anywhere for like Spain or anything? I don't know. I'm not sure what the meta is. Let's get ourselves some trucks. We're already building trucks, so I don't need to do that. We got 3 on tracks. I guess we can keep that. Let's get ourselves some more infantry equipment, maybe. Maybe we'll get ourselves like a line of support equipment. Might need a couple more on there. I don't know if I really want to make a whole lot of light tanks. Let's maybe we'll keep one for like light armored recon. Field artillery, like I'm not, like probably you do want some support artillery, I guess. We don't need to make the 1936 fighter, that's trash. Don't need this heavy bomber probably. 3 on truck seems like that might be a lot. Maybe go down to 2. This also, what's our division templates like anyways? So we have 18 width with support artillery, 24 width mountaineers with engineers and support artillery, 12 width motorized, 8 width cavalry, 12 width garrison with a military police, 18 width light tank division over here. Okay, that's interesting. And we have a 4 width paratroopers. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? We'll roll out like this. Yeah, we'll go like that. Logistics, we have a deficit of a bunch of stuff, like not too deep though. All right. So I think that's like I think that's all that stuff dealt with. Let's take a look at our army. So we have 138 divisions. Wow. Alright, so we have 11 divisions of tanks, 18 divisions of the 12 with garrison, which I think we're just going to disband probably. 13 divisions of mountaineers, 73 divisions of infantry, 22 divisions of cavalry, and 1 division of motorized. A random motorized division. Okay. And okay. So I guess we might as well finish these ships here. We'll check our navy first. I think we're probably most likely to need that stuff like over here, right? Not sure. Our navy seems a bit mediocre though. So we have 15 subs, 2 destroyers, 12 subs, battleship, 4 light cruisers and a destroyer, 26 subs, 2 battleships, light cruiser, and 9 destroyers. Yeah. Okay. Let's just not build these destroyers then. I guess we'll build some of these early submarine hulls. I mean, I guess that's okay. And let's look at all of our subs together in one place. Like 2 random. Where are these guys even? We have 2 random destroyers. I guess we can send them off to like maybe one of those other fleets. And where should that dock? Like, I don't know if we'll be at war with the Japanese or not. Maybe. We might want these like in the Black Sea. We can try and meme them over here. Yeah, maybe let's go for that. We'll try it. We got our. I guess we can't. So I guess we'll be where we are. Probably don't have access to one of these straits. Yes, that's right. So that's a problem, isn't it? So you guys will have to be doing your own thing, I guess. The rest of you guys, I don't know. Let's have them meet up over here in Leningrad, along with our submarines. All right. Okay, so I guess that's all for that. These guys over here, like, do we need these light tank divisions? Like, probably not. These guys over here, let's just expand those. If we're gonna send stuff, like, I know Mountaineers are supposed to be pretty good in Spain, but probably so are tanks. You know what? We'll keep these around because we might need those to farm Panzer Leader. And like a bunch of cavalry. Like, do we need cavalry? Probably not. And one random division of tracks. Probably don't need that. These guys over here, we might want to train them. Same with these guys. Let's get the whole gang together over here. All right, natty focus tree. All right, so what do we have here? We have continue the 5-year plans. We get some factories, infrastructure, factory output. That seems good. All right, so we got that. Finish the 5-year plan. Like, it's all industry shit. Industry shit's good shit, though. Oil concerns, get ourselves a bunch more oil. Social welfare over here. Okay. Research slot. Remove low literacy rate. That seems like something we might want to do. Like, we need more factories than 105 to do that, though. So we are blocked out for that. We can't do this until we've improved our rail networks. Like, if we want to come down this tree, it looks like we're doing this stuff first. Progress cult. Okay, so we get like a research slot here. And then we get a research slot like pretty fast. It looks like right over here after that. Okay. Investment engineering. That seems pretty strong. So it gives us production efficiency cap, air research speed, electronics research speed, industrial research speed. Industrial focuses will now gain industrial push. National spirit as an additional fact, which grants construction speed. 5% factory output, 5% for 30 days every time you do industrial push. Wow, that's pretty cool. Recruitable population, 0.6%, factory output, 6%. So I guess if scientists give us recruitable population, okay. Where are they developing? Viagra? Industry and building slots. Like, I don't think we're in the age of running out of building slots anytime soon as the Ruskies. Nukes, and we have more research speed and more nukes and rockets, so okay. The cult of progress. I could get behind that. If progress isn't so much about, like, I don't know. If it's about getting nuclear weapons or something, maybe that's a good kind of progress. I don't know. Movie industry to Urals. Defense of Moscow. It's like, this is what, I guess, you pick this if shit starts to get real. Air Doctrine. So Air Doctrine boost over here. 300% research bonus for BT7. Which one's the BT7? This thing over here. I don't know if you want to go for lights, though. And available as design company. Armor, max speed, and reliability 10, mobile tank designer. And that's not a bad tank designer. Industrial research speed, civilian to military factory conversion costs, and a bonus for construction. Planning schools and land doctrine research bonus, aviation shit, women pilots, positive heroism. So that gets us Rosikovsky. Does not have Spirit widespread outbreaks, so that seems like we need to deal with this. Like, this is what deals with the risk of disease, so I don't know. Maybe we'll have to deal with that. Maybe that's unavoidable. Tank program. So we get reduce 1 head of time penalty for medium tank and a bonus for light tank. Armor research speed. Amphibious tank soft attack. Okay. That's odd. You go for mass production, which gives us production cost drop. Or we can go for tank improvements, gives us reacher speed, equipment experience cost, and tank manufacturer cost. Okay. Anti-tank. I think, what's the SU-5, SU-54, like, T-2885? Are those, like, tank destroyers? I'm pretty sure the SU is a tank destroyer, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So, like, we don't get any bonuses for heavies. That's, like, so disappointing. Maybe we should be going for, like, but we don't, like, we have, like, chromium for heavies, though. What a piss off. We get light and medium, we don't get anything for heavies. What a piss off. Wow, that sucks. Medium tank. That's a design company. Okay, so it gets cheaper medium tanks. I am very disappointed that we don't get heavy tanks. Like I like in Kaiser how they let you pick the tank model that you want instead of giving you this is only for light tanks. This is only for medium tank models. But you know, whatever. So we have the Great Purge over here. Or we can do form a 5th column. Geez, Trotskyite victory, counter coup. Oh man, wow. Do we get Boris Savinkov? Can we get the Vazd? No, it's Konstantin Radzaevsky. Joseph Stalin gains the new Vazd. Okay, well, whatever. Lame. Lame. So we get Alexander Kerensky. Or whatever this over here, I guess is for the... You bring back the Tsar or some shit? I don't know. Let's just stick with Pop. Let's stick with Uncle Joe. We'll just go with Uncle Joe. So we're doing some purging. An extra operative slot there, that's cool. Some Smersh gets even more operative slots. Hell yeah, brother. There we go. There we go. A research bonus for armor tech. But it has to be after 1941, so that's probably a bit late, isn't it? Sing, Katusha, sing! Okay. Socialism in one country or permanent revolution. So I guess Trotsky is like that asshole who wants to like conquer all over the place, whereas I guess Papa Stalin's okay with like hanging out by himself. Doing some other stuff. Reconcile Japan. War with the UK. Strike the giant. Okay. Alrighty, so what should we do first here, boys? Like, I think we have the Trotskyite plot here. I'm not sure when you're supposed to do the purge, and maybe it's smart to do that right away. Just get it out of the way. 175 days this takes. But, you know, dealing with our shitty infrastructure problem seems like that might also be important. This is going to be a while, though. A while of hammering in. Let's just do it. Let's fucking purge some people. The Great Purge. Yeah. Do we have a submarine model that's better? Apparently, yes. Okay, so like, what the hell is this? Yeah, well, fuck that. So what do we have here? We have the Series 2. This is a 2-2, and this is like a 1-1 with a mine layer slot. Let's just go with this. Yeah, this can be Red Skulls. Cool story. Cool story. Alright, and we're making our agency, so that's good. We'll try the blueprint stealing again. Maybe we can steal some fat blueprints off some schmucks here. And I guess we're ready to roll out. Let's transform and roll out here as Uncle Joe. The fifth column, the persecution of enemies of the people, those who would reverse or subvert the revolution, has been an ongoing policy since the party came to power. The internal power struggles that followed have shifted their focus, and purging the party ranks themselves has been given more emphasis since Trotsky's exile. Stalin has made himself an icon, but the cost of making many real enemies and innumerable imaginary ones. Having seen the worst of internal power struggles, the General Secretary is prone to act on the slightest suspicion. Being purged from the party means imprisonment or death. Dark times lie ahead for those who show disloyalty, or just a bit too much loyalty to seem credible. Are Zinoviev and his ilk still in touch with Trotsky? Probably are. They probably are. Even if they weren't, would you really take that chance? So it looks like we don't have to choose between... I think, what's the other one you get in vanilla? I think someone said it's like collectivist propaganda or something. It looks like we don't have to do this, like, so we can get positive heroism and get Rosikovsky, and do all the other stuff we're supposed to do with the research slots and shit in our industry. I'm not familiar with Soviets and vanilla, but I do remember like there's supposed to be a choice between positive heroism and something else. All right, let's pick that up. That's cool. Let's get ourselves some blueprint stealing. Oh, Germany's done Rhineland. Okay. Gosplan is reporting that railway slowdowns are preventing production quotas and deliveries from being filled in a timely manner, leading to a slowdown in production across the board. They say that the current railway system can't keep up with the current size for industry, and the tonnage needed to be shipped through it. Scheiße! Alright, it'd be Suka Blaya, wouldn't it? Suka! I guess we're playing as Uncle Joe here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Uncle Joe or Papa Joe. Papa Joe makes me think of Papa John's pizza, though. It's like, what we get there? We get, like, Papa Joe's, like, borscht and semichi. Safecracker. Tight. Tight! Who's this? Got our homegirl, Alina Chibisova over here, is going to be cracking some safes for us. So we've picked up a blueprint stealing. Let us also pick up the invisible ink. And we will start to build a network. I think, I noticed that you can convert, like, 1936 shit into 1939 shit. So, dispersed industry seems real fucking good in Road to 56. So, let's try for that. Maybe let's, steal from these Iraqis. I think last time they went concentrated. So we're fishing for someone who has concentrated. And I was reading a post on the HOI4 Reddit that said, like, the way you get those bonuses, like those sick bonuses, is like, it'll only give you that if it thinks you're behind, but if you went dispersed and they went concentrated, they'll look at that and say, well, you don't have concentrated 3, you're behind, you don't have that yet. So they'll give you a bonus for the industry path, but you're on dispersed, so you can just slam that down to get ahead of time. And that'll work with anything with a split. Otherwise, if you already have everything they have, it'll usually just give you, and you're not behind, it'll usually just give you like a piddly little bonus that's like not worth it at all. Okay, so we got a trial of the anti-Soviet Trotskyist center. Okay. Center? I mean, I thought we were supposed to be far left over here. Despite Leon Trotsky being forced into exile, Joseph Stalin fears that he has secret supporters within the party. A series of rapid arrests and brutal interrogations have yielded confessions and testimonies conveniently pointing to some of Stalin's rivals. Oh, very convenient. However, the more questions are asked and the deeper the secret police delves into the letters and journals, the more people are implicated, if indirectly. Party members are beginning to believe that Stalin's absolute power and the death of his wife have isolated him to the point where he perceives anyone as a threat. But isn't that exactly what a traitor would say? Okay, so that leads to a civil war. It's nice that they tell me that. Calling his wife is suspected. He cannot be trusted either. Who are we going to axe? We X confession points to several people within the party. Daily economy support, political power gain, and ideology drift defense. It doesn't seem too bad. Stability 15%. It's not bad either. Let's just pay the PP. Knives are out. I thought we were the good guys though, as Papa Joe. It seems like something like a not good guy would do. The Republic of Turkey seizes control over the Bosporus. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk has declared that the Turkish Straits will now fall under the complete control of the Republic of Turkey, thus giving the Turkish government the ability to close the straits to us at war at their own discretion. This is absolutely unacceptable. It means that the Turkish government has decided that they will have the right to trap our own fleets in the Black Sea whenever they feel it is politically expedient to do so. But I mean, we could just kill Turkey though, right? I'm pretty sure we are like substantially stronger than the Turks. Like we have a bunch of mountaineer divisions. Like I think Mustafa Kemal is getting like a little bit too big for his britches over here. Let's see if we get our tankers on standby. Do we have an air force? Actually, we do. Let's disband these. We'll disband these. Like they don't have experience. We'll just disband them and can train them again later if we need them. And we have 2 carriers, but like we don't have. They're naval bombers. So in this mod, I think all the naval bombers are carrier capable. We'll just disband that. Or no, let's go down to 200. Alright, we no longer have industry slowdown. Where's the boys at? Japanese provocation at our border. It's part of maintaining the demarcation line in the border between us and the Japanese shogunate. A work party was sent out to check the demarcation markers near Lake Kasan. When approaching the border, the work party was taken under fire by a local Japanese outpost. We have lodged a formal diplomatic protest, but the Japanese ambassador maintains that the work party was sent to move the markers to allow us to claim more territory. The Japanese have assured us that they will respect the border, but will not allow any tampering with the current demarcation and will respond to the force we attempt to do so. This effectively means that we can no longer move freely about our territory in the area. Unacceptable. Alright, Mustafa Kemal. Alright. The Republic of Turkey compromises on the remilitarization of the Straits. After much negotiating, the Turkish government decided to take control over the Straits while still permitting free access to all nations bordering the Black Sea. The ironclad proposal provided by the Republic of Turkey leaves little room for protest and has already been hastily approved by the Tsardom of Bulgaria and the Kingdom of Romania, which ultimately ties their hands on the matter. Well, I guess we can consider that crisis concluded. Whatever. So we can pass now then, right? No. Yes, no. It's like we're still stuck in the fucking Black Sea, aren't we? So what was that event about anyways? It's pointless. Bullshit. Alright, what do we get here? We get another... Ooh, we do. We have a safe cracker and a double agent with the British. I'm down for safe cracking. Alright, what do we got here? Where else should we fish for? Like, usually you want to go to some backwater countries. Let's try Afghan. We're not upgrading anything right now. Let's pick up the civilian department. Purge, 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 purge. Disease up, oh fuck. Disease outbreaks reported. Our cities are now seemingly, shit. Oh, Scheiße. Scheiße. Suka Bliat. Our cities are now seemingly gripped in outbreaks of many deadly diseases. Our doctors recommend an immediate mass immunization program to take place nationwide before the outbreaks get any worse. But I'm busy purging people. Come on. It's too early for coronavirus. Just wear a mask. Jeez. Secret trial of the generals. Red Army has always been home to subversive elements ever since Trotsky himself was a commissar of war. Documents acquired by the NKVD have implicated several high-ranking officers. They're not only traitors, but spies. Mikhail Tuchachevsky is amongst the most prominent of the suspects, and one Stalin is keen to get rid of. Meanwhile, the Navy's frequent contact with foreigners has led many of them to being arrested as well. Although there are documents from our enemies proving their guilt, there is no telling if they fabricated them or if they were given false information by those who wanted this purge in motion to begin with. Oof. So we either have Tuchachevsky or Rokossovsky. Okay, or we get a civil war. I guess we'll purge Tuchachevsky. I mean, I want the armor buff, I guess, so let's take him out back and shoot him. Proposal from the Chinese Soviet Republic. We have recently received a proposal from Mao Zedong's representative stating that they would like to seek our permission to establish another government in the northwest region of China and use our support to fight against the Japanese and the Kuomintang. Sure. Let's see how well you can do there, Chairman Mao. I mean, he won in real life. He can't be that bad. What the fuck is this? I don't have anything. I don't have anyone stationed over here. Like, should I? Maybe I'll send some of these mountaineers over there. Yes. So we have here the Second London Naval Treaty. Delegations from Britain, France, Italy, and Japan. Okay, so I guess we're not. Ethiopia's kill. Okay, wow. Japanese victory at Lake Khasan, following a clash between Soviet and Japanese forces in the border area around Lake Khasan. The Soviet forces are reportedly in full retreat. Japanese units have occupied a number of strategic hills around the area and begun to fortify their positions. During the battle, the Japanese captured a number of Soviet tanks, which have been shipped to Tokyo for evaluation. Like, where are they getting this shit from? I had nothing over here. So popular front wings, like, okay. Fuck, so like, that gives Japan tank research bonuses? I want a tank research bonus. Come on. Although, not that Japanese tanks are probably... What the fuck is this? Japanese preparations. That would have been nice to see earlier. Like, do I not get to do that? I just have to sit there and take that? Like, I can't do shit? I want tank research bonuses. Trial of the 21. After several rounds of arrests and trials, the Great Purge has weaved a narrative that led up to this trial. Among the accused are not only old leaders like Nikolai Bukharin, but a number of diplomats, politicians, military officials, and even many high-ranking NKVD officers. The charges are also more extensive than previously, including decade-old plots to murder Soviet leaders and sell the Union to its enemies. The fact that the NKVD themselves are now among the targets of the purge has, in a sense, brought the proceedings full circle. Threats and beatings have led to many confessing to all charges, even the most outlandish ones, leading the defendants to face execution. Enemies are everywhere! Everywhere! Oh, from Brazil, okay. Let's get some guys that are Portuguese royalty, I guess, is marrying in Brazil. I think I've seen this event before. It's like, that's cool. Last time that happened, the Empire of Brazil popped up. I'm not sure if that's normal, if that's a meme. So we got that. Let's go with, maybe we should go with the Doctrine of Superior Firepower. Let's go for that. Be Spy Master, don't need that. Let's, gotta remember to keep on clicking these upgrades. We got Civilian Department 1. Let's get the suicide pills. We got machine tools. Let's start slamming down that dispersed industry. And what does Iraq have? Did Iraq go concentrated again? I think they're researching concentrated. It's like, it looks like we might be able to steal from Iraq then. About the Afghanis. Don't have enough intel yet. Alright, so we have General is sick. That sucks. Alright, so we're done purging people. So we get that PP and we get ourselves an extra operative slot, which we might need. We might want to deal with this. We need more. We didn't beat factories though, so we can't even do that yet. Let's get the Stalin Constitution. And let's prepare this mission over here. We'll have you. I think we can steal from the Iraqis. So let's. Further railway slowdowns, great. So like get another industrial hit. Alright, got the suicide pills, and let's maybe grab that next civilian. Get yourself political advisor, get Demagogue or something. Prince of Terror. Foreign subversive, like non-core manpower. Damage to garrisons is like nice, I guess. Do we have the guy who's got the extra political power? Maybe we purged him. Consumer goods fat. Oh, yeah, but not if we're commie though. All right, so we have Prince of Terror. We can get political power gains. This is pretty good. That costs 150 PP though. Alright, there's the Spanish Civil War. Let's send some volunteers over. We can send one. You can only send one unit of volunteers. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we'd be able to send more than that. Limited by our number of divisions. Like, maybe I shouldn't have disbanded a bunch of guys. Well, we can only send one. What should we send? We could disband some of these tank divisions. Maybe train some infantry, I guess. Be more arty, though. Do I want to send tanks, or do I want to send something else? Mountaineers are probably pretty good in Spain. I'm not producing tanks. We could disband units to get the equipment back. I don't know. Let's send some air volunteers. We'll send this one division over here. I'm not sure how. Like, maybe we should. Shouldn't we be sending support to the anarchists though? Alright, so we got that. I guess we'll have to just hard research our fucking tank. We don't get a bonus for it, so I guess that's what we're doing. Yay. So far. That is so far. Tools, get next construction tech maybe. Let's maybe pick up. Oh jeez, this is also like a year for this computing upgrade. Let's go construction. Like I don't even know if this will be done before 1941. Like 5 years, be like 1500. So no, it'd be a bit more than that. It's like that seems like that actually might not be worth it until we clear our research speed debuff. Now that I think about it, let's pick instead. Let's get this. And who do we have available? You have a bunch of guys that are inflexible strategists, so okay, sure, fair enough. We got Mr. Zukov over here, who is, there's some nice traits he's got, but he's also got Winter Specialist already. That guy's politically connected, otherwise that guy would be pretty awesome. Rosikovsky. I think, Rosikovsky, I think, is our guy. Let's go with, our boy Rosikovsky. I can't select him there, though. Okay, we'll go with, Rosikovsky. Yeah, that's pretty good. So he's got no learned traits already, and these, I'm not sure about cautious, but brilliant strategist and armor officer are like pretty awesome. And I don't know, we'll just pick whoever. Maybe we should have given this guy a tank division though. Let's start learning Panzer Leader. Might want to switch the template up. I got civilian department. We're recruiting an operative now, so that's good. I think that's that should be enough. So I guess we're looking for adaptable. Maybe get ourselves close to a terrain trade or something. I'm disappointed that we can only send one unit of volunteers. And so I guess like Germany has won the Olympics, fair enough. It's tough to grind when you only have one unit of volunteers. I picked up the Stalin Constitution. We get ourselves another safecracker. Man, we're just lucking out with these safecrackers. Let's also pick up the NKVD primacy for the extra operative. Or I don't know, like maybe we should just get like a cheap unit to spam out. We do have some army experience. Oh, we have lots of political power too. I need to spend that before I forget. Oh, jeez. All right, political advisor here. We will get the political power guy, I guess, or captain of industry, maybe. Captain of industry. Okay. Industrial concern. Maybe we want a tank researcher. Earl Mash. Amphibious tank. Armor and hard attack, max speed and reliability. So reliability and soft attack, like probably that seems like the best one to get. Let's go for the silent workhorse or whatever is the smooth talking charmer. We'll go for him right now. And theorist, maybe we military theorist. I guess we just go with a military theorist. Go like so. We're learning Trickster. I don't know how we're learning. I guess because these other guys are attacking with us. Like, that's cool. Alright, so we've done that. We've done it. Now we can steal some blueprints from the Iraqis here. Yeah, they went concentrated, and I don't think they have anything that we don't have. They do. They are getting computing machine, although, like, if we stole a computing machine, or researching it right now, like, it wouldn't be too bad if we stole that, because their research speed is such ass, anyways. Seems like that division shouldn't be able to hold out this long. Weather 90%. Unplanned offensive. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Negative 75% division speed attack, minus 90%. Oh yeah, more railway slow down. The fuck is that? Unplanned defensive, my ass. This is bullshit. That's some bullshit. How do I get rid of that? Or I think that's something to do, like the Spanish have to do that or something, right? So where do I attack so I can actually attack then? Although I guess this is fine. We're learning Trickster. Trickster's you know, a good skill to have, and we're getting hill fighters. I mean, I guess this is fine for our grind. How many? We did send aerial volunteers too. I thought we sent aerial volunteers over here. 215 planes we can send. So we'll do that. January 37. British Parliament debates intervention in Scandinavia. Considering the strategic value of the Scandinavian region to British defensive efforts, the potential risk of seeing an enemy build influence there, British Parliament has debated the possibility of military intervention. Why are we intervening, though? Kingdom of Norway. You guys are unaligned. You guys are unaligned. They're democratic. So is Denmark. It's like they're going to go invade some democracies. Well, the political implications of such action weighed heavily on Stanley Baldwin. Several decisive arguments were delivered before it was decided the rest of the debate should be conducted in closed chambers. Such an intervention would irrevocably change the political landscape of Northern Europe. Okay. Alright, we have to do another thing over here. So we've done that. Can't do this. Let's do the 5-year plan, get ourselves some more factories. New officers are proving up to the task and adapting to their new roles in the military high command. With a loyal officer corps in charge of our military, Joseph Stalin's purge seems to have some of the effect we hoped for. The Red Army is regaining its power and will soon be stronger than ever. Cool. Whoa, okay, that's quite the debuff, isn't it? Yikes. Org minus 45%, air superiority down, factory output down, training time up. Volunteer force divisions minus 74%. So, okay, so like that's why we're only allowed to send one division probably. And then some doctrine research hits. Brutal. Goss plan, industrial reports. Can I send another? Yes, we can. Because we lowered our penalty there. You know, let's, I don't want him learning infantry leaders. Like, let's send him a panzer division. Spam those. Spam this one too, actually. Goss plan desk report for the year 1935. Goss plan is happy to report to the Central Committee that the current 5-year plan is still currently ahead of schedule. Last year we've made huge strides in our steel production, surpassing many other countries in production. We've also increased our oil and coal production over the last year's totals. Gosplan is revolutionizing a great nation from a rural peasantry to an industrial powerhouse, rivaling those capitalist bastards of the West. Though with that said, Gosplan has a question for the Central Committee. Should we still heavily focus on our production goals or switch from resources to expanding civilian industries? Yes, civilian industry. How are we grinding here? Not bad, not bad. I was originally pretty pissed off about that, but you know what? If we get to grind more, that's fine, right? So now we should learn a Panzer leader instead of infantry leader, which of course is what we want. Fuck! Widespread outbreaks. Shit. And we get another guy over here. I don't think we need another blueprint steal though. Let's get this guy over here, Commando and Infiltrator. Pick up dispersed industry. Let's get our second dispersed industry. There you go. Pan's leader, 20% done. So we're gonna have to watch and make sure he doesn't actually finish that. He's learning that real fast. We got superior firepower. Alright, 5-year plan. Here we go. Start improving these rail networks, I guess. More railway slowdowns. Setback after setback. Okay, what do we get? What do we get here? Bonus for electron. Fuck! That, of course, is not what we were looking for, but, you know, whatever. It's not too bad. It's only a 10% bonus for fucking radio. Fuck off. Really? Looks like we're getting cucked again. See if we can farm this guy over here. That's a plains tile, though. I need a hills tile. There's a hills tile over yonder. Oh, a German tank over there. And yeah, let's not do that. Like, we can get Pierce there. What? Fuck. My grind. I guess we're fighting for the anarchists now. Yep. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Let's get ourselves this soft attack reliability. Or, you know, armor and heart attack. I'm not sure if, because I know in Kaiserreich the meta would be to get the armor, or sorry, the soft attack reliability. Let's go for the armor and heart attack though. Like maybe Hitler will build more tanks. Oh, Frankreich and Gross Britannian over there are, I guess, doing some shiza, getting it in together, forming their allies team. Okay, so Empire of Brazil took out the integral state of Brazil. That's good for them, I suppose. Alright, so you've officers purged, okay, so maybe it's a good thing we got that out of the way early. It's like, if we're gonna, I guess we get more of those events that will make it suck less for us. Let's go fishing again. Next machine tools. I thought I sent you guys volunteers, didn't I? Oh, I should have sent the guys that already had experience, but you know, it's fine. Hindenburg disaster, okay. So Republican Spain is kill. Wow, this is going pretty badly, actually. I need my grind. Stop fucking up, Spain. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, so we got... Who do we have again? Like... this guy over here. Let's get our boy Constantine. Where you at, Constantine? More railway slowdowns. Okay, it's like there's some more. I guess we're having a four-way gangbang now. Okay. Whatevs. Universal Paris exhibition. I probably should have read that. So we can't do Siberian industry yet. Let's finish the 5-year plan, I guess. Oh, alright, stop. You are a Mountaineer division now. Or not. You guys are an infantry division now. Yay. We almost learned Panzer Leader. That was almost very bad. Hillfighter 61%, so that's nice. Maybe we'll go for like a Mountaineer or something. Modified government, it's not all that exciting. Oh, Amelia Earhart didn't die. I do remember that from when I was playing before. What's this? I'm not sure what these yellow dashes are. Yeah, Amelia Earhart, like I remember that. There's that and there's like the Hindenburg, and like there were different flips you get for whether or not they died. I guess you also get that in Road to 56. We picked up at Mech Computing. Let's start working on that tank. I get Hillfighter. Oh nice, it's not even unplanned defensive. This is a planned defensive. The shit was planned. I got ourselves some dispersed industry. Let's pick up a radio just in case some Iraqis research it. I don't want to get cucked. They have not researched it. So yeah, I think we're good here. We're not in danger of. We just want that sick ahead of time industry buff. Should probably want for construction. And look, I don't think it really matters if like Red Spain wins the war. I just want the experience. Like it's not like Kaiserreich where like Spain is like super important, and it makes your game significantly easier. Okay, we'll defend in the hills. Be careful not to actually learn Hillfighter though. I got a 5-year plan. Reduce ahead of time penalty by 1 year and give 100% research bonus for assembly line production. That's this thing over here, okay. Resource gain, efficiency, and construction speed. Okay, let's get that workers' culture. It's a culture, not a costume. My workers' jumpsuit. Alright, so you gotta be careful not to go to plains anymore. Or hills, I mean. Mountain. We'll attack the mountain. We are, of course, after all, mountaineers. Alright, do we get it? Do we get it? Big money, Salvia. Yes! Industry bonus. Tight. Yes! We were successful. Look at that. We can get 83 days left 1939 industry tech. We can use that. We'll do that after we research this machine tool. So now we will keep doing that and get our overpowered industry that we stole from this fucking third world country, because like this, that makes sense, right? Yes, steel blueprints, yes, yes, yes. Get all the ahead of time bonuses. Yeah. I'm pretty pumped about that. I think that's like the first time that's happened to me on a game that I've been recording. Nice, lowest penalty from officers purged. So it's getting better, slowly. Industrial research speed, steel mill construction speed. Do you want that industrial research speed boost? Maybe we should, look, what's, I can just pick these, can't I? I can get war economy? Yeah, okay, obviously we pick war economy. I didn't realize that was an option, or I should have done that earlier. What was I thinking? I'm throwing. Where's some mountains or some shit at? Can't fight in hills. Preferably would like to go somewhere that they are attacking that is also a mountain. There's some mountains. Let's go play over there. What if we, no available land route to that province. What the crap? Over here. Hills, I mean there's a mountain over there potentially, but we get attacked and we're standing in hills. There's a mountain. That's actually a great tile because it's being attacked. But I can't walk in. Why can't I walk in? Is that what? Okay, there we go. Yes, give us that. Or we probably want construction, right? We want this fatty construction tech. Yes, yes we do. 67 days for 1939 construction tech. Alright, there we go. Gotta bait them into attacking us. We can also learn Trickster. Modified government. Don't need that. We are past that magic number for factories where we can slam down the social welfare and get our people immunized. That's a hills province. There's a mountain province. There's a hills province. Hills. There's plains. There's a mountain province we can stand in. And that's a plains tile. I could try a farm engineer too. Alright, got workers' culture. Let's get social welfare. Hitler is eating Austria. Argentina has started to make an effort to modernize their army. In order to accomplish this, they have asked us to help them. This could prove beneficial to increase the communist presence in the country and their influence over them. I don't know, that sounds pretty Trotskyist if you ask me. Yeah, but we'll send some advisors anyways. Might get some bread out of that. Legal status of women. I don't know if that's worth changing. I mean, it's fine, I guess. He's learning some Trickster. Learn some Mountaineer. We're also learning infantry leader though, which, you know, that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? How are we doing here? We can train some more units. So maybe let's do that. Might need some more support already. We also need anti-air tech. I forgot. Anti-air tech. Or maybe we should try for planes. Air doctrine. There's a research bonus for that. We need this and this. That gives us a bonus for construction though. 35, 35, and then this doesn't seem too bad. Then we can rush fighter too. That might be worth it instead of going for anti-air. I mean, I'm a major. What am I thinking? I'm a major in single player. Of course, I should build fucking air. Do I need this? Let's pick up the computing machine. Mountaineer 48. Oof. I do not want to learn infantry leader though. If I'm forced to learn something, I'd rather learn panzer leader. Oh, there's a mountain tile too we could stand in. No, attack me. Come on. I probably should have read that. I'm not familiar with those events. Munich Diktat. Don't know what that means. I guess let's go back over here and try and grind that one mountain tile then. Probably that one time I wasn't able to advance, there's probably because I had the railroads checked and forgot. Social welfare. We can see it on that plains tile. I don't want to learn infantry leader. I think I'm going to have to learn. Okay, Hungary renounces their treaty. I think I'm going to have to learn infantry leader though. Or panzer leader. Alright, 75%. Planes, planes. I can use 3 directions to get Trickster. Can I send another volunteer? No. In fact, I already have more of them allowed. Let's get the mass immunizations. Yeah, we probably want Mountaineer for adaptable. Alright, what we get? Big money, big money. Yes, industry. And we go again. Steel industrial blueprints. I've picked up a radio. And now if we can get this over here for 1 year, and we'll have 1941 construction tech. That seems like that's worth it. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Purge effects lowered. Nice, nice. Like, what's our remaining debuffs that we have? Our literacy rate sucks. Fear of betrayal remains, okay. Revolutionized industry. Well, that's almost gone anyways. We'll be removing that soon. Get that, and then just officers purged. Yeah, so maybe we should try to actually just take that tile. I mean, if they get pushed back, this is all mountains anyways, right? Ooh, you get that would get us hill fighter though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm about that. I like to get close as I can to Mountaineer first. He's gonna learn infantry officers. Like I don't want that trait. I'll have these guys convert back to tank division. Yeah, now we got Panzer leader, of course, which sucks because that's gonna lower our grind speed, but you know it's unavoidable at this point. Death of Catholics or Catholicos Corin 1. Well, God-fearing Armenians mourn their religious leader in the Catholicos. Communists respecting the party line refuse to join those reactionaries who refuse to let it progress. Okay. And we got some PP we should probably spend. Improved worker conditions. Let's try and get our stability output up. Yeah, let's try and get our stability up. And maybe we should get the industrial concern. Or, let's see here. You get additional political power gain. And daily communism support. I don't know if we need that though. Like a political power seems like pretty good. Factory output's pretty good. This seems not bad either, but it's going to cost us construction speed. But civilian factory and infrastructure is nice. It's a greater good. 175 PP that costs us, so. Maybe industrial research would be good. Not sure what the best option is. So this is going to improve our stability. That's nice. Thinking that, but I mean, it's already 1938, and we probably want to start converting over to military factory construction soon. Order above all. I don't want to hurt our stability though. And like, I don't think this is probably a bit easy, too early for these guys. Let's go for the industrial research speed. Stealing some blueprints. Natty focus. Yes, let's get rid of our shitty illiteracy rate. That seems very important to do. Let's get ace pilot. Tight. Let's go for the mobile defense.